Throughout history, the pursuit of religious conformity has led societies down dark and twisted paths. One such path was the Inquisition, a series of institutionalized movements within the Catholic Church aimed at rooting out heresy. From the 12th century to the early 19th century, the Inquisition evolved through various forms, leaving a legacy marked by coercion, control, and a chilling reminder of humanity's darker inclinations. The origins of the Inquisition trace back to medieval Europe, where the Church faced various challenges to its authority and doctrine. Heresy, beliefs contrary to official doctrine, was perceived as a threat not just to spiritual salvation, but also to the social order. In response, the Church established inquisitorial courts, beginning with the medieval Inquisition around 1231, primarily targeting the Cathars and Waldensians, sects that questioned the teachings of the Church. The inquisitors, often traveling clergy, were granted sweeping powers. They were tasked with identifying, interrogating, and, if necessary, prosecuting those suspected of heretical views. The methods to extract confessions were harsh and, by today's standards, inhumane. Torture became synonymous with the Inquisition. Instruments such as the rack, the strappado, and other devices of pain were used, not merely to punish, but to cleanse the soul through confession and repentance. Arguably, the most infamous phase was the Spanish Inquisition, established in 1478, under the Catholic monarchs Ferdinand and Isabella. While politically motivated to consolidate the monarchy's power and enforce religious unity following the Reconquista, it also targeted converted Jews and Muslims suspected of secretly practicing their old faiths, known as conversos and moriscos. This Inquisition became infamous for its severity and secrecy, with hundreds executed and thousands more subjected to imprisonment, disgrace, and exile. Beyond Spain, the Roman Inquisition, established in the 16th century, sought to combat the rise of Protestantism during the Reformation. Unlike its predecessors, it focused more on doctrinal purity and less on public spectacle. It famously tried the astronomer Galileo Galilei in 1633 for advocating heliocentrism, a case that highlighted the tension between scientific inquiry and religious doctrine. Despite the grim reputation, the Inquisition wasn't universally efficient or unchallenged. Local authorities sometimes resisted its presence, and secular rulers occasionally interfered when inquisitorial actions threatened economic or political stability. Additionally, the Central Church didn't always support excessive violence, as seen in papal bulls that attempted to regulate inquisitorial practices, albeit with limited success. The winds of change began to blow with the Enlightenment, as new philosophies advocating reason, individualism, and skepticism of traditional authority gained ground. As secular powers grew and the Church's grip on temporal matters waned, the Inquisition gradually lost its hold. By the early 19th century, the institution was effectively dismantled, a relic of an era defined by fear and control in the guise of faith. In conclusion, the Inquisition serves as a somber testament to the lengths to which institutions might go to maintain control under the guise of salvation. While a history rife with horror, it also stands as a stark reminder to guard against the perils of unchecked authority cloaked in moral righteousness. The lessons of the Inquisition echo through time, urging us to reflect on the delicate balance between faith and freedom.